Hey there, I am going to show you my easy peasy DIY project. Doesn't take long. The great thing about it is you can personalize it to make it exactly how you would like it. So what you'll need are some cones. I bought these at Joann Fabric. I did use a coupon. I found this jute cord at Walmart. I'm really liking this and I will explain why. If you have regular twine, that will work, or if you have colored twine, that will also work, but I'm using this jute cord. For this project, you'll also need a scissors and a glue gun. So I take the cone, I flip it upside down like this. I'm right-handed, so I keep the twine in my fingers like this and put one bead of hot glue, and you start putting this very tightly along the edge of the cone, and ever so often along the very edge I just use one little bead of hot glue to make sure that this stays in place. So when you're doing the second row, you can always push the first row down a little bit to make sure the white is covered. And then what I do is put a long bead of glue and then just start wrapping it like this. I actually hold the cone like this. This is how I did it. I just put it against my belly. I know that's really professional, but you just keep wrapping it around and I keep pushing it down so it's snug against the next piece of twine. Here are a couple tips. I am using a long stripe of hot glue, not a bead. I'm finding that that works better. Also, make sure that you're pushing your twine or your jute, whatever you're working with, together to make sure that you can't see the white cone in between, and then make sure you don't burn yourself like I've done multiple times. And one other tip, I am not cutting my string. I am actually leaving it in this and just pulling it. It makes it a lot easier for me if I do not have to cut the string. It's just one long continuous piece. It just makes it a lot easier. Now, if you're changing colors, you'll have to cut them. If you want stripes on your cone, I just wanted mine a solid shade. Also, I don't know if you can see this. The reason why I chose this jute cord is because it has this variation in color and texture. Regular twine, I find, doesn't have that, so that's why I chose this. Again, you can use white twine, and I'm sure you could even use yarn, but this is what I chose. So when I get to the top, I just put glue all over and then just wind this around, making sure that everything is covered. I clip it off and then just put another bead of hot glue right in there. And then again, don't burn yourself. I literally have, I don't know how much hot glue stuck to my hands, but like that. So once you're finished with your cone, you can add anything to it. You can add garland, you can glue little pine cones on it. You can add fairy lights, or you can add a little bottom like I did. I'm sure if you have some old thimbles laying around, you could add those. These are actually pieces of spindle that I cut. I sanded them and then I used some antiquing glaze on them to give them a different look. My advice though, if you're putting a bottom on, make sure that you add an extra row of string. That way it covers the white completely. Happy Monday. I am so glad I could finally share that DIY project with you. It was so easy, and I love that you can personalize it, add what you want, what you don't want, and you can actually leave them up now through, you could probably leave them up after the first of the year. Especially if they're very neutral, you can just mix them in with your own home decor. I wanted to mention a few things. If you like someone's post, you can not only like it by clicking on that little heart, but you can also save it, which is a little ribbon on the other side. And then when you want to go through your favorites, you go to your home page, and up in the right-hand corner, there are 3 little lines. If you click on that, it should bring up your saved and go to your saved, and all of your favorites popped up. I'll show you on the next couple slides exactly what to do. I didn't know if you knew that. Just a little info I thought I'd pass along. This right here, this, dun, 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 dun. He will follow me from room to room, and whatever room I'm in, this is what you'll catch him doing right here. A big fat nothing. I forgot to mention that 4 other accounts, plus us here at The Blended Nest, have started a brand new hashtag just in time for the holidays. If you would like a chance to be featured in our stories, make sure that you're following all 5 accounts and that you're using the hashtag Holiday Cozy Home in your posts. We look forward to seeing your creativity and your beautiful posts. Our new hashtag is called Holiday Cozy Home. Had to wet my whistle. New hashtag is called Holiday Cozy Home.